I'll just keep it for real. But 2024 has legitimately got to be the worst year to be born as a child. Because first you got stuff like Lil Bro was born in 2024, where you get a bunch of brain-dead 8-year-old TikTok kids to berate the people a whole 7 years younger than them. And then you got these people. That shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody, and it's genuinely insane because it feels like every goddamn day of the week, some beloved creator is getting exposed for luring them little kitties. So I've taken 5 of the most recent YouTube predators, and I'm gonna be tier listing them. Dr. Disrespect. Now this is one of the most recent cases we're going to be getting in this list. However, where it all started, he was caught sending inappropriate text to a minor in 2017, then was banned anonymously in 2020, which basically left the entire internet stumped for why this happened. But then an ex-Twitch employee tried exposing him in a tweet. However, since this man had basically zero credibility, since he was caught lying about other stuff, it first took one shitty response. Like, the fuck do you mean no wrongdoing was acknowledged? Like, this is the way like an AI computer program would respond. Like, as an AI model, I am unable to answer your question. Like, Jesus Christ, Quebblecup. Then he posted another very vague tweet, but it would take the next one to basically seal his coffin forever, where he not only admitted to talking inappropriately to the child, but in his giant twitlonger, he edited the word minor and replaced it out with individual. Like, Jesus Christ, Grandpa, wake the fuck up. And saying that for anybody who thought that he was innocent in this situation, there would have been no reason to do that at all. Then said he was going on a quote-unquote vacation. Damn, it's gonna be entertaining if he comes back. Anyways, in terms of ranking, yeah, this was 7 years ago, but at the end of the day, he could have very easily done this to multiple victims. And he also cheated on his wife. So I'll play it safe and give it a C tier. Wiggy Pie. Now this is the least known case in this entire list, but also the most sad and disgusting out of all the people we're going to be looking at. Now he started off by making Mario satire animations, not exactly with a clean record history either, as he apparently stole tons of models from bigger and smaller creators, and he was first exposed around 5 months ago for later allegations, such as some quote-unquote predatory behavior, RPing about rape, sending NSFW to minors, and storing CP, which was bad but not 100% confirmed. Then he posted a response video, which I think we know how 99.9% of these go. It was dog shit. The video is filled with tons of blatant lying, going after much smaller claims such as racism, which is bad, but definitely not on the same level as apparently grooming a child, or as we'll see later on, multiple childs. He also admitted that all the screenshots against him were real, which is probably not a good idea, because saying what happened next, an absolute barrage more worth of evidence just came out against him. 8 more cases. You literally cannot make this shit up. I mean, technically you can, but now, although the original document was a whole 106 pages, or in my eyes, 106 sets of tomfoolery and fiddling around, the main big points were him blackmailing a 17-year-old girl, obsessively stalking a 15-year-old girl, dated 2 12-year-old girls, which for one of them he sent nudes to, and recorded sex of when he was 15 and the girl was 14, which was the only age-healthy relationship in the document, but CP is legal, to the shock of nobody. And then there were a few other cases. Yikes, bro. And as I say again with every case we look at, this is only the recorded instances, as he could have easily done this to even more girls. This is an easy S tier. Cody Co. Now we have to get straight off the bat that this is not allegations that had just came out of absolutely nowhere, as previous videos trying to accuse him didn't hit enough views to get into the mainstream. However, it all changed when a YouTuber by the name of D'Angelo Wallace made a video covering it. Now the main accusation was him having sex with Tana Mojo, who was 17 at the time while he was 25, which I don't want to get mixed up for a Drake situation, as literally watched this clip.
One time I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he was like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he heard that.
This is really bad.
Very, very bad indeed. And that clip was basically buried alive and was a very big miracle that it ever came back to the light. Now I guess Cody Co's lawyers must have been working overtime, as this case had existed for over 8 years, with Cody trying to bury it as much as humanly possible. So just as his own Vine says, Ava Chris Tyson. Now this is probably the entire reason you clicked on this video, as this case is blown up so much out of proportion that I have no doubt the entire commentary community is gonna be getting their rent paid this month. Now it all started when this video essay came out accusing him of absolutely heinous things, showing how he was associated with Shadman, who was a known NSFW artist who literally drew CP, which could be seen on his website and his YouTube channel. Like, can you tell me how random creators are just getting struck off the most random shit ever, and this exists? How can you tell me this stuff exists on YouTube? This shit needs to be wiped ASAP. He did absolutely horrific shit like drawing Keemstar's daughter, his own mom, and most notably an underage girl with a cap that says "Please be patient, I have autism," with a gun pointing to her mouth, all nude. How do you draw your own mom nude and be able to sleep still at nights? Jesus Christ, bro. And Chris was actually fully engaging with this person, where a literal picture of it could be viewed in a Mr. Beast video. Like, look at the discomfort in Jimmy's eyes. Like, this guy knows. He would post with some absolutely dog shit horrific jokes in response to Shadman. Like, what do you mean shout out to Shadman for having safe for work drawings today? You know that your audience mostly comprises of kids from Mr. Beast's audience? Like, I swear if this flips over its head and turns into a Boogie 2988 situation where it's him blaming his fans for buying his stupid shit coin, and it'll be like, hey, it was a joke, man. Like, no. So yeah, with the addition of other stuff like that, it really was not looking good for him, with that video blowing up to over 1 million views to this day. But still, at the end of the day, most people just took away that he was a weirdo. He wasn't actually a child predator until this video got uncovered from a month ago, where it showcased him talking inappropriately to a 13-year-old boy, such as when Chris Tyson required $5 to release his own nudes, Lava donated $1, and Chris said, but not 5, pathetic kissing emoji. Then when he does send enough to reach $5, he says, I posted some fire nudes for you. Like, I think most of us can relate to making edgy jokes with friends, but to just a random fan of yours who is clearly underage, that is on another level. So yeah, along with some more edgy jokes, them apparently meeting up in real life, that's mainly where the proven accusations ended. There were also some recent tweets of Lava stating that they were just joking around, which again is most likely true, but it's still absolutely deplorably disgusting. Like, keep the tingles to yourself, man. Also, very recent news right before I was about to finish up the script, he apparently got banned from the Mr. Beast crew. Yeah. C tier. Watch me tier list Roblox predators next.